To learn more about why I use a detangling brush on my natural hair and also why sometimes I need to use a pair of natural hair scissors to help save my natural strands, keep watching. Hi, my name is Mimi, and welcome to my channel Untwisted, where I share hair care tips that I hope will help you simplify your natural hair care routine. Today, I am going to be talking about detangling natural hair. Um, when I first went natural, I thought the best way to preserve the length of my hair was to do as little detangling as possible. So I would use my fingers and I would only use a wide tooth comb. But it felt like no matter how much I combed my hair was always tangled. And eventually I realized that this was because I wasn't removing the shed hair thoroughly. So my shed hair would get entangled into my hair and it would cause bigger knots. So no matter what I did with the wide tooth comb, I needed more. So that's when I started detangling my hair while it was wet and slippery with conditioner. And when I do that, I use a detangling brush. And this brush has lots of bristles and it gets in there and gets the shed hair out. And it's not damaging to my hair because I only use this brush when my hair is loaded with deep conditioner. But I do make sure that every wash day I use this to detangle my hair, and it makes my styling process so much easier. And yes, there will be hair in this brush after you're done detangling, but you can examine the hair, and most of the time it will be the length of your hair, which means it's shed hair and not breakage. When I'm detangling my hair in between hairstyles, I still use a wide tooth comb just to do a gentle detangling. And this has helped me be able to. This has simplified my hair care routine and made it easier for me to maintain my natural hair. Um, Another tip for when you're detangling is to work in sections. Um, Natural hair, when I used to have my permed hair, I used to be able to take the wide tooth comb and just kind of go through it in a few passes and be done. When I'm detangling my hair, whether it's wet or dry, I always make sure I work in sections so that every section is thoroughly detangled and I can take my time and I'm more gentle while I'm detangling my hair. And then when I do dry detangle, I try to apply either a little bit of oil if this is straight style and I don't want any type of reversion. If it's a straight style and I don't want my hair to revert, I use oil. Oil is true does not moisturize hair, but it can act as a lubricant that will help the wide tooth comb glide through my hair. If I don't mind my hair reverting a little bit, I use a spray bottle with a little bit of water and apply a little bit of my moisturizing product and detangle that way. So if I have a style in my hair and I'm looking to switch my hairstyle without having to wash it or slather my hair in conditioner, I use a wide tooth comb and some oil or styling product on the ends of my hair to help keep it from breaking. And I work in sections of about 4 to 6 sections in my hair, and I work through each section slowly with the wide tooth comb. when I wash my hair, I use a detangling brush to get all the kinks and to get all the shedded hair out, because when you have naturally curly hair, the tendency is when the hair sheds, it kind of gets stuck in your hair. Occasionally, when I'm detangling my hair, I'll run into something called a fairy knot, which is pretty much a knot at the end of your hair that's caused by a piece of shed hair catching onto a piece of hair that's still attached to your head. And I found the best way to get rid of these fairy knots is to use a pair of hair scissors to cut them out. If you try to pull them or yank them or just run the brush to them, you can do damage to the ends of your hair. So it's best to just get a pair of hair scissors and snip it right off. So I ran into yet another fairy knot, and I'm going to do the same thing I did before. I'm simply going to go right where the knot is as close as I can and cut it out. And again, this is so much better than trying to yank the knot out or trying to rip it out with a brush or a comb. So I go again as close to the knot as I can to preserve the length and just cut the strand out so I don't create any additional split ends. If you're enjoying this video and you want to see more hair care tips and tricks and also style tutorials, go ahead and click the like button and subscribe to my channel. And again, thanks for watching. But yeah, detangling is one of the most important steps in a natural hair care routine, but it can also be one of the most damaging parts of the routine. So just take care to protect your strands, be gentle, take your time, work in sections, and this will help you move more quickly through your styling when you have detangled hair.